Hi everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. Now in this video we'll be looking at the Cambridge IGCSE ICT Paper 2. I'll be looking at data manipulation, February-March 2020, the only variant in this paper. Okay, so we're going to go to database right now. So let's look at database. Okay, you're going to prepare some reports for the company. They are based on tables containing data about customers and engineers. Engineers can be qualified to service gas, electric, or air conditioning system. Make sure all currency value display the same currency symbol and are set to 2 decimal places. Days are to be imported as day, month, and year. Using a suitable data package, import the file. So let's import the file, okay? So I'm going to, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a database for this. So I'm going to click on blank database and I'm going to type in my name, Ajiro NDDB. Okay, I'll just put February, okay, maybe March 2020. Okay, so I think that's better. I'll click on create. I'm just going to do save because obviously I'm going to save it as a database object and I'm going to save as, yeah, obviously I saved it in document. You can just look for the folder you want to save it in. I want to save it in that particular folder, so it's easier for me to get the content in that folder. Yes.
Ajiro, what's up, man?
Okay, so so I'm going to save it here. Yeah, I'm going to save it here. Save. I'm going to click on enable content. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to click on external data, new data source from file to text file. We're going to browse. So once we do this once, obviously it's just look for it here. Okay, so we're going to browse. What are we browsing? Customers. Yes. M2120. Yeah. So okay. Next, we're gonna check here. Check this box here to ensure feed rows contain feed names. Next. Next. I can do this here. Okay. So I can just do everything together. So let's do that. So click on advanced. Title has name, text, yeah, or leave it long integer, text. From address to email address to telephone number. Telephone number is text. Now, obviously, this date and time is going to be formatted. So let's go on. It has session and services text. Price should be in currency. I'm going to change it to currency. And engineer ref should be in text. So obviously this is going to be displayed to 2 decimal places. Display with the currency symbol to do decimal places. And it's going to be stored also. Meaning of this code: G for gas, E for electricity, A for air conditioning. That's for the service. Okay, so set the primary key using an appropriate field from the table. Now we're going to say this is an appropriate field. So obviously the field we're going to use to save it has to be a number. So I'm going to use customer number because it has a unique reference code. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use customer number. Okay, I'm going to use a customer number because it has a unique reference code. Clearly, if you look at all the table here, that is the only thing that makes sense. I can use a postcode, so customer code is what is ideal. Okay, A for, I said, remember A is for air conditioning, electric. So we're going to do electricity and air conditioning. G for gas. Okay. Okay. So I've set the primary keys in the appropriate field from the table. This is the customer number. So I'm going to next, finish, close. Now I'm going to just adjust it because just some things I need to look at here. Just to be sure that nothing is overlapping. All the fields are clearly visible. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to click on home and switch it to design view. Okay, for price that has currency. Now notice something. It says notes and store. So I'm going to copy this, customer. I'm going to paste this here. Service. I think I can paste this here as well. I'm going to do this. So do this. I'm just going to type it. J is for okay. Let me see. So G for gas. A is equals to electricity. Okay. I think I can do this so I can see it clearly. Electric. A is for um, air conditioning. Okay. Uh, yeah. So this is going to be currency and decimal places is going to be 2. Okay. The date is also going to be displayed in a medium date. I want to be sure. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Let me see. Yes, I'm going to copy this. So this is going to be um, for date. It's going to be this is the date of the service visit. Okay, I can just add this for price. Display with the currency symbol to decimal. This is okay. I'm just going to save it. Save. Okay. Take a screenshot evidence to show the primary key, feed names, and data type used in the table. Place this in your evidence document. Now I'm going to open my evidence document. Yeah, to be in evidence 3. Okay. So the feed names. Okay, so I'm going to switch to design view. I'm going to do this. Tabs only. So I can take everything. So obviously I'm going to, I think what they want to see most is the date and time. And obviously I can take 2 screenshots. So let me open my snipping tool, click on new. Obviously they want to see currency as well. So I'm just going to take another screenshot. This could even be shorter because obviously you want to just take from here um, just this so that they can see that this has been applied as well. Okay, so I'm going to add this here. Okay, all right. So this is completed. So in the screenshot, in the evidence document, you see the data types, and then you can see the description for each of the data type, the most important ones. Okay, import the file. So let's import this other file. Going to save, going to close. Click on external data from file to text file, browse, engineers, open, okay, next, check the feed rules that contain feed name, next, next. So I'm going to work with this. So yeah, use this feed name and data types, engineer number, okay, so advanced. So engineer number is what? A text. First name is a text. Last name is a text. Gas is boolean. It should be yes or no. Electric is boolean. Aircon is Boolean. Okay. Gas registration number is text. Okay, that's the gas registration number. It will be unique code and set a primary key using an upgrade fee from table. Obviously, in past questions in the past years, they have been telling you what primary key to set. Now they want you to think, to see what you can do. Obviously, a primary key uniquely identifies a record. So obviously, when you see the word this must be a unique code, it then means that this has to be the primary key. Okay, so I'm going to okay this and choose my primary key, which is the engineer number. Okay, let me yes. So obviously, um, -1 is yes, and 0 is no. Okay, for those who will be creating form in the future. Okay, so finish, close. You can just open it and to see what I've done. I'm going to change. I'm going to change this to text box. So fear not, it will be changed. Save. Nope. Switch to design view. Click on lookup. Change it from checkbox to text box. Do the same here. From checkbox to text box. Do the same here. Checkbox to text box. We can save, and we can go to this view to see that this has been changed as well. Okay. So that's why we didn't use gas reg number. Obviously, this is not the primary key. This is it. Okay. Now, obviously, we're going to place a screenshot to show the primary key field name, the primary key field name and data type used in the table. This will be evidence 4. Going to save again, switch to design view, and I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. Yes, I'm just going to add this. Okay. So this will be what evidence 4. Yeah, evidence 4. Okay. Okay. Click on file. Click on save. Okay. Done with this. Now, an engineer joined the company and a record of their personal data and skills need to be entered into a database. Create a user-friendly communal data entry and use it to enter this data as a new record. So we're going to create a form, a user-friendly communal data entry form. Okay. But what are we creating? So obviously we're creating a form to enter the engineer number, first name, last name. Okay, that's from the engineer feed. You see, that's from the engineer field. Okay. So I'm going to click on create. I'm going to create on the form wizard. I'm going to move all the engineers. Next. Remember, it's a comma, right? Okay. Next. I'm going to create this as engineer data entry form. Okay. I'm going to switch it to design view. I want to use design view to work. So I'm going to copy this, hold my control and move it gently. Okay, now also this. Okay, I'm just going to add, I'm going to pin this. I'm going to add buttons. Okay, this will be add new records. I'm going to make it text. Okay, the next one is going to be this. Mm, I'm going to use print, save records, just the basic ones. Click on format. First record. I can use this as first record. I can use picture for this. So obviously they get it. I can just put this as white and I'll make the outline to be red. Okay, that's better. And finally, we could next record. Okay, finally we'll create another one. Click on format. And finally we can click save. One more. This is going to be form operations, just to close the form. I might have to use text, so it's easier that way. No, this is okay. So I'm just going to adjust it. Obviously this is going to be here. Okay, this is going to be here. This is going to be here, and obviously this can be here as well. So we can have this. Okay, so we have this. Okay, I'm just going to open the engineer database. Obviously, I have to, let me see, I have to make this a drop down. I have to make that a drop down. So I'm going to click here and click on option. Okay, I'm going to type gas. I'm going to scroll. So here we have gas. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to have here yes, and then we're going to have here no. Okay. Yes, so this is going to be no, I don't want a default choice. And so this is going to be -1. This is going to be 0. Okay. Next, I want this to be stored for gas. I want it to be like this, and it's going to be gas. Finish. I'm going to do another one. Yes. No. Next. -1. It's going to be 0. Stored under what we call electric. Next. Next, the name is going to be electric. Okay, electric. Finish. And finally, one last one. It's going to be yes. No. Next. It's going to be -1. This is going to be 0. Okay. Next. I want this to be stored in air cons. Next, and this is going to be air cons. Okay. So yes, we are finished. So I'm just going to move this away. So obviously, we're going to do a lot of adjusting with using. No, I'm going to this is going to be for gas. For electricity. I'm going to move this to layout view to just quickly do this. Let me start here by doing this to be 30. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold my shift. Now, the layout view is an essential tool to make quick modifications. Design views when you carry out your designs. Okay. So obviously, I'm going to do this. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to just adjust this in design view quickly. That's why you need to know your layout view and your design view and need to know how to toggle between them. Okay. I'm gonna take care. Okay. I think I'm gonna move this here. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I'm not gonna leave this like this. I'm gonna make an outline of it. Your heart says you will never leave me lonely. Valley of the dead, I shall fear no evil. In your word, I shall fear no evil. Your words, you will never leave me lonely. Yeah, yeah. Your word says, I think we're done. Your word says, you will never leave me lonely. So I think we're done. Yeah, we are definitely done. So this is looking good across all boards. So I'm going to delete. Sorry. Oh, I was wondering what kept this here. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So we're going to switch to save, switch to form view, and we can do this. So EO3 is EO3 is a yes yes no for icons. Okay, so we are done with this. Okay, so let's close this. So this is the form view here. So we're going to add a new record. So let's add new record. Okay. Viewer says you will never leave me lonely. So so we have E27. I'm going to copy this for engineer number and I'm going to paste this here. First name, Barrett.
Your class.
Last name.
Your
So
class.
we have this. So gas is yes. Okay, and electric is yes, and air cons is no. Gas versus yeah. So we are done. We are done with this. So we're going to save the record. Save. The user record has been saved. If you see this, is we can have it here. So we can save this. We can close. If we open the engineers, we have 27 records, and we are even meant to take a picture. Um, let's go to the last record. Yes, I hope this is the record because I forgot we meant to take a screenshot of it. So, but we have done the work, so it's fine. This is it. Yeah, so it's right there. E27 Ewan's birth. So yeah, take a screenshot of the form with the new record display and place in your evidence document. Okay. So let's take a screenshot of this. New. You know what? I'm going to take another one. I'm going to close this. Nope. It was the yep. So this is just to check. Yeah, so I'm going to take a screenshot again of this. This will be in evidence 5. Now we're going to create a one-to-many. So this your work is done. Thank you so much. So click on database 2 and we're creating a relationship. I'm going to add this together. Okay, so we're creating one-to-many relationship between engineer number in the engineer table and engineer ref. Okay, in the customers table. Okay, so I'm going to move this right here because obviously the engineers need to have their customers right here. Now take a screenshot evidence of the relationship and place this in your evidence document. So this will be evidence 6. So I'm just going to double click here, take a screenshot of this. This is what evidence 6. So I'm going to be fast. Yeah. Okay, so we have evidence 6. Okay, so yeah. So this has been created. So yeah, so we have it here. We're going to save this. Okay, save, and we have it close. Okay, so obviously in the customers table we have a reference that is the engineers. Obviously you can be able to see their customers and etc. Okay, that's the essence of the clause. Okay, so move on to reports. Using feed from the table, produce a tabular report. So let's produce a tabular report. These are the feeds. So let's from the customer table. So we're producing it just from the customer table. So we'll click on create query wizard first. Do I have a query? Because obviously, yes. So from customers table, I have customer number. The other one is title, family name, street address, postcode, telephone number, date, session, price. Let me check. After session, we have service, we have price, we have engineer ref. In this order with data are data. So obviously we have our customer number. We're just gonna go and check again. Customer number, title, family name, street address, postcode, telephone number, date, session, service, price, right? So we have this here. What is the title for it? Has include the title report, daily service visits. Okay. So we have this here, and they are fully okay. So yeah, in this order displayed in full. Okay, so let's begin our query. Select only visit on the date. This is only visit on the date. Copy. So we're having 176 records. So click on home, switch to design view. So we have them in visit. Okay, so obviously this is going to be the dates that they visit. So yeah, it's going to be on the dates. I'm going to run the query. So click on query design, and then you run. So we're having 44 records, which is fine. So yeah, I think we're done with our query here. So we're going to just so queries are for this. So I think we're done with it. Yeah, so let's begin. So we're going to save this and close. We're going to create a report for this. From the query, we're going to move everything here, just everything here. Next, we don't want to group the data. So remember they said do not group the data. So next, so what are we sorting? We are sorting there's engineer ref in ascending order and ascending order of session. Okay, so we have engineer ref and session in ascending order. Okay, obviously the records are too large, so it's going to be in a landscape. And of course, remember you're creating a tabular report. Okay, so next, yes, I'm going to preview this and I'm going to close this. I'm going to switch to layout view, which is what I use in creating this. Now they said um, include report titles. So obviously, I want my report to click on format. I'm going to click on 30. I'm going to bold it, make it black. So I'm done with this quick one. So we're going to make in this order. So we have customer number here. So I'm just going to hold my control together and adjust it. Okay. I'm going to move it here. Right. I'm still going to fix it. So so I can have this here. This is the customer number. Okay, I'm going to put it here on left align. Ensure nothing is cutting, guys. Quickly, the next one is what? Title. Then we have what? Family name. After family, what do we have? Family name, street address. Just going to take this three first. Postcode. Okay. Nope. Hold your control. Please be careful, guys, so you don't make mistakes. Okay. It's very important the fields are showing, because obviously if they're not showing, you're gonna have some marks reducted. Okay. And you can afford that. Okay, so the next one is telephone number and date. So hold my no. Okay, so ensure the two of them are selected together before moving them. Okay, I'm going to move it to the left. Then we have date, session. No price. So this is for session, guys. And then we have service. I'm going to, the fields are much, I'm just going to reduce again to ensure everything is contained. If you see, there are 6 spaces that we want to fill, so now let's get this done. Okay, so let's get this done. Okay, so yeah, then we have service, gas, electric, and air conditioning. After service, we have what? Price. Remember that the values are aligned at default at the right, while your text is at the left at default. Okay, so I think everything is visible, nothing is cutting. Okay, so yeah. All right, so yeah, I think we're done with this. This is for report. This is also for report. This is also for report. Let's know what remains. Calculate the total price discharged and display this as a currency below the price column. So we're going to calculate the total price charged and display this. Okay, so let's total price. So click on your report layout design, sum. Yes, so it's being displayed right here. So yeah, total price charge and displays as a currency below the price column. So obviously it's displayed as the currency and it's also in two decimal places. Has a label daily total. Copy this. So I'm going to switch this to my design view. I'm going to save it. Switch to design view. I'm going to paste it here. In the same vein, I'm going to add my name. Have your name, center number, and candidate number displayed on every page of the report. Okay, so on every page, that will be the page footer, comma, NG064. I'm just going to use AN017 because obviously A is for Ajiro, N is for ND, then 17, as has been usual in my videos. Then we have 2023 as my candidate number. Okay, so format, make it center. Okay, I'm just gonna add some formattings to it, make it 14. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I can save this, switch it to layout view, and I can do the rest there. So obviously this has to be in the left. Under format, I have to make this here. Okay, so we have that. So this is the daily total to the left of this number. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this is completed. Has your name, completed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save and print the report. So copy, I'm saving this and I'm switching this to report view, print preview rather, and this is how it's going to look like in printing. Okay, so I'm going to save this right now. Print. Okay, I'm just going to switch it to the year we're in. Okay, print out to. Okay, so we are done with this. What else remaining? Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the formula used to calculate the daily total. So we're just going to switch to design view and take that screenshot right away. We're going to make it clear. So we're taking the screenshot. Click on new. This is going to be what? Evidence 7. Okay. Yes, evidence 7. Okay, so yeah, using field from both table. Okay, I think we're almost done. So using field from both table, produce a tabular report. Obviously, for us to produce a tabular report, let me undo this. For us to produce a tabular report, we have to create a query. So let's create a query. Remember, this is going to be from both reports. Now, if from your tables, don't tamper with your query. The query has been created for the other report already. So title, okay, family name, yeah, customer number, yes, street address, yes, postcode, date, session, service, after session service. Then we have first name, obviously that will be from engineer, first name, last name, gas, gas reg number. So we're just going to take a sneak peek real quick to ensure that we don't miss anything. Title, family name, customer number, street address, postcode, date, session, service, first name, last name, gas, reg number. Okay, next. So what is the title? Includes the title, morning gas service schedule. Okay, finish. Okay, so we're good to go. Yep. So what are we doing? Let's create a query. Postcode starts with PE. Okay. So the postcode starts with P. We've talked about wildcard when we have I'm just going to talk about it again. When we have the asterisk PE, it means end, right? This simply means it ends. Y for PE asterisk, this simply means starts. So it's starting with, let's say it starts with PE. So let's do that. Okay, so um, the the postcode starts with PE. Okay, so let's get that done. So right here on home, we'll switch to design view. So we have the postcode. So we have PE, and then we have asterisk. Okay, can I get my magnifier so you see what I'm talking about? Close this. So something like this under the postcode. Okay. So we're going to run. You can see that all the postcodes are starting with what? With PE. Okay. The next one is session is AM. So I'm going to copy this. The session is AM. Switch to design view. The session, just going to look for it. Right here is AM. I'm going to run it. All the sessions. This is 19 records. And finally, the service is G or E. G or GE, which is gas or electric. So for the service, I'm going to switch to design view. Okay, I'm going to run it. So obviously we just have 11 records for all of them. Okay, so we have the postcode. It starts with this. There is AM sessions, and the service is G or GE. Looking good, guys. I think we have created our query. So let's okay. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to close this, and we're going to create our report immediately. So I'm going to switch this to daily service visit. No, let me see the title, morning gas. So I'm going to switch to morning gas service schedule. I'm going to move everything. Next, remember they said do not group the data. So next, I'm saving this as, I'm sorting this as what? Sort the data in ascending order of last name. Okay, in ascending order of last name. Any other one? So we're sorting the data in ascending order of last name. Okay. Next, remember we're creating a tabular report and fit on a single landscape page. Okay, so landscape. The title is, now obviously if yours doesn't enable you to save the title, just save it the way it is and you can always rename it. I'm going to show you how to go about it. So we have this here, so you can close this. For example, I'm just going to do a quick close, and right here you can right click and you click on rename and you can get this done. Okay, so I'm going to open this, switch to layout. Now I want to see the things I've done. This is, I've done this report, I've done this report. Okay, I've also done this report. Just want to know what has been done. Okay, so now we're going to adjust this. Now they put the last name, so we have to be very, we just have to make it quick and just format. I'm just going to make this 30 because I want my title to be, yes. So obviously the last name goes in first name. Okay, so it's obviously the last name is going to be here, so I'm just going to move it here gently, and I can just copy this, hold my control and select each of them. Okay, this is a start, and I'll move everything here. Yes, and now I can hold this and adjust it, move this as well. Okay, nope, just be careful with this, guys. Okay, so obviously I'm just going to move this a bit forward. Yeah, I'm also going to move this. The next one is, after session is service. First name, last name. Okay, gas. Okay, I think that's a, not gas is the next one. Then the gas reg number. Okay. Um, so I think we are done. Yeah, it's been so let's so we can just confirm we have the title, family name, customer number, street address, postcode, dates, session, service, first name, last name, gas, in this order. So yes, your work is done. Thank you so much. Now we're going to calculate and display at the bottom of the report the numbers of visits for this session. Okay, so we're going to do that for numbers of visits. So it's going to be numbers of visits for this session. Okay, so we're going to click here and have the total. So we have 11 sessions, and here so has the label engineer visits to be made. Copy, switch it to design view, click here, a label, we're going to put our name. I want to see the name should be what? Display the name, center number, candidate number at the top right of the report. At the top right, okay, top right of the report. So we're going to put at the top right here. Center number is AN017, 2023. It's going to be at the top right. Center it. Going to bold it. Please. Right at the top right, remember guys, at the top right, it's going to be there at the top right. Okay, so I have this at the top right, so I think this is completed. Top right. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to save, switch to the layout. I'm just going to move this. They said to report the numbers of visits for this session, display a label engineer visit to be made to the left of this number. Okay, so it's going to be here. Alright, so and I have mine here. I'm just going to adjust it a bit. Yep, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, I think we have completed this. This for 10 marks. So we're going to save and print. So let's save. Save here. This will be printout 3. I said make sure your name, center number, candidate number are on this report. So we're going to switch this to print preview. So this is how it's going to look like. I'm fine with that. There's nothing overlapping. Yes, so I'm going to print. Okay, so this is going to be print out 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so this is safe. Place your evidence document a screenshot showing the formula used to calculate the number of visits for this session. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my design view and just quickly take the screenshot. I'm just going to increase it a bit, take a screenshot. Okay, and this is going to be what? Evidence 8. I think we're going to take our evidence as well. Yes, I think we're done. Just going to. Okay, think we are. Yes, we can print our evidence as well. Okay, so in this video we're going to do it. Please in your evidence a screenshot showing the formula used to calculate it. So yes, yeah, so I'm going to undo this and I'm going to just switch to the layout view. Okay, and I'm going to close this, cancel. I'm going to save and I'm going to close. Okay guys, so we are done. So we're going to just go to printing of evidence document right away. And now they said tag 6, printing your evidence document. You will now need to print your evidence document. Make sure your name, center number, card number appears on every page of your evidence document. So I'm going to copy this and so I'm just going to make sure that my name, yes, and I'm going to click on print. We can just check it. Okay, yeah, to print. So this is going to be okay. I knew I'm in the wrong one. So yep, let me look for the right one. Okay. Yep. Yes, this is the right one. Okay, now we are done, officially done with this paper. All the paper too. So you can watch my videos on it to see what we can do. Now we can open what we have done. The printout 3. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, the paper printout 2. We have our name. Yeah. So yes, we're officially done. Any other printouts? And of course, finally our evidence printout. Want to see if they're clear? Yes, they are clear. Okay. Or you could just put it as 3, but I think it's fine. So obviously, if you're printing, you're going to have a look. The teacher is going to have a look to see if it's clear or not, but it has to be legible. You can see it for yourself. So thank you guys, and please don't just watch this video. Also practice along with it. Practice along with it. Very, very important. And please, don't just practice along with it. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more in-depth teaching on IGCSE ICT, both the practical and the theoretical. And with this, have a nice day.